Alright folks, back in the food truck. Let's talk about the food truck a little bit. Let's actually talk about my best month so far here on the food truck. There's some details I want to talk about. It's the best month, but we shall see. It's your boy Nicholas. Welcome back to Nick's Dynasty. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's talk more about this food truck, okay? I have to say this every time, but my food truck's a little bit different. I also have a full-time job, so we're actually mostly open 2 to 4 days a week, mostly around the 2 and 4 days a week because I'm working. It's a solo effort mostly. I will talk about that some more. Also, we are operating as a ghost kitchen, so people are told to order online and come pick it up. We advertise that a lot by we take online orders only on our thing, have the QR code right there. So my numbers may look different than a person who just takes orders to go right away like normal food trucks and people who travel around. We are also a stationary food truck. So we're a little late on this video, but my best month was actually in October of this year, 2023. And like I said, I have another job, but we also, for this month, open 12 days a week. So more than we usually do with our Thursdays and Fridays. We were mostly open Thursday through Sunday, actually. So more days should mean more money. And it did mean more money. We had sales of $2,538, open mostly from 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. We do breakfast sandwiches. On the weekends, I guess it's considered brunch. So of that 2,538, 176 were delivery apps, so we have a big chunk taken out of that, but that was actually what we were taking home, so the gross was a little bit more. So yeah, that is more than we usually do. Percent more than our biggest month previous, we'll say, is right here, and I'll add some more text to that. So this was our best month as far as sales, but this wasn't a really profitable month at all. We had some issues come up. As I said before, I work another job. Someone stole our power plug. It's a special power plug that you can't find in these stores. There was an RV shop that almost had it, but they didn't have it that time, so I had to get one shipped to us. And I didn't find out about this problem till days later, or a couple days later. So my food was sitting in here spoiling, so we threw away lots of food. We threw away lots of food. We threw away lots of food. So we had to do a full truckload of food to replace the stuff that we had to throw away, and that truck was about $650 something. I'll post it up here. So our food costs for things that we bought this month, things that are carrying over, well, nothing carried over because we threw it away, but our total food cost was $1,833, and actually some was carried over to that number because that is representing some of the stuff that we threw away, because that was food that we were going to use but we didn't use, so that is in our food costs. So we spent a lot on food because someone decided to steal some stuff from us, and you know, that's not cool. Why'd you gotta steal from us? We're a small business. Please. It's hard out here, y'all. Also, I might add, because of the theft, we missed out on 4 days of service because some of our food are specially sent to us through the truck and wasn't able to get a truckload in the time frame to be open. So we missed out on sales right there because of that theft as well. And I know this would have been an even better number if we were open those 4 extra days. And during this time frame, I did have an employee, so we did have some labor costs. Our labor costs for this month was $1,505. So that is also a big chunk of change that is coming out of our wallet. When you're on a food truck, you are working, and we need people to work, and I had the idea of hiring someone to expand our days of operation because I can only do 2 to 3 days a week myself. So I hired someone so we can double our days of operations and so I could work my other job, make money, and this be making money while I was gone too. So our labor cost was very high. So we are a small business, a new business, so we still don't have the customer base that we need to sustain long term. We are growing every single month. More people are hearing about us every single month. And so we're trying to grow into what we want to be. I had a few months by myself, and maybe over a year by myself, because we started in a commissary kitchen and then we moved on to having an employee in the food truck now. So labor is definitely going to be a part of our future. We need someone to be here while I'm flying. I could do this full time, but I'm not going to do this full time. But I will dedicate everything to this business. But I will also be working while someone ideally is going to be working here as well. Then we have to add $500 for rent for our spot. Electricity is included. Got to make sure I protect that plug, y'all. Can't fill water from here, but there is some water around this lot for me to bring some to. So after all that, that just leaves our static costs that we do for the business. That's mostly constant. So that's another $824 in expenses. That's going to be propane, which is kind of almost the same, but it kind of goes up and down. QuickBooks, our ordering system where we get our orders from. Then we do our insurance, website, SimpliSafe for security, because I guess you need that, and Wi-Fi. So all that stuff is going to be mostly consistent, around $824 a month, depending on how much propane we're going to use. So that's our grand total of a loss for this best month of $1,624. So that's going to leave our best month as a total of negative $1,624, y'all. Our best month. Sales do not indicate profitability. Higher sales doesn't mean you're going to be more profitable. There's always going to be stuff that come up, and unfortunately this theft of our cord took away from profit, and also since I was doing labor for a new business, that's going to bring our total down a little bit as well. Getting all those numbers out, I'm actually excited for the future. I have a plan to get these numbers to be positive, these expenses to be lower. So we're going to go through those plans in 2024. 2024 is going to be a great year. When we'll get another team member is another question, but we'll make sure we mitigate events like this, make sure our buying is a little bit better, our food costs will be a little bit lower. So I am excited for the future. This is a long-term investment. Like I said, this food trailer is going to go to multiple units, so we just got to go through these little things right here. So this 2,500 something is going to be double at some point. We're going to get there. Just see and stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Peace.